Afternoon, everybody. Been a busy day so far. I got up around 6 something, got in the tractor and mower, went up to Trent Moore's up around the corner from us and cut his 4 or 5 acres. Got that down. Had the gooseneck loaded with 160 that went McPherson Road just off Lower Bellbrook and Xenia. Got that done. Also had on this trailer had 88 bales of alfalfa to go 2 places on Federal Road. Got that done. And I'm back over here and I'm gonna get on that farm all and go over and rake right behind that house. Dad discovered when he was raking earlier, he got half of that raked already, but we needed a wheel. Rule King had one left and they had the left side. Yeah, these wheels are different from side to side, so he went and got that. This is a trick we have found with these wheels. So we took one old one off because these break off. Let me see if I can find one. There's one missing right here. These will break off. There's 2 in a row missing down, or maybe, yeah, there's 2 in a row missing down here. When you got the little stuff like this, it's hard to get it raked up because those teeth will miss it. So we try and keep as much teeth on there as we can, but they do break off and they do end up in hay bales. Yes, they do. It's not good on the hay baler either, but it happens. But once we take one of these old wheels off and replace it with a brand new wheel, we have found you can buy a whole new wheel and save your old teeth from this, like from this wheel, and replace these. You know, take these nuts off, whatever. I believe it's 17 millimeter. Get them off there. They're not real fun to put on. They're a hook like deal in there. Got these little plates, 1 plate, 2 bolts, but they sneak in behind there. So to like take this one off, you would have to loosen ones beside it and take this off and pop them out of there. Usually one guy with a lot of patience can do it, or 2 guys with no patience can do it. And a lot of working words. But that's out. So altogether, since we have owned this rake, we have replaced every wheel on it, and it just keeps happening. This wheel here is not that old, but you can see what the dirt does. I mean, it wears them down. And we've put spacers. These are compression springs, supposed to, you know, not have so much down pressure on this. We've got them compressed about as much as you can. We've tried to get some new parts. We tried to order these rubber washers, and our New Holland parts guy can't seem to find them. Don't know why. They ordered some in, they were wrong. But I'm gonna get on there, get to raking across the road. I just looked back on the camera at the farm. It looks like Dad is hooking up the baler to the case tractor, and he will be over here soon. So that's that. This could bail today, but we want to get Jonas done first, because he likes to get everything done and get his place locked up and close his gate. So that's not a problem. I got 20 round bales up the road that I made yesterday. That's why the round baler's over here. Half of Jonas over there is getting round baled. And then up off of Hoop Road, Mrs. Collins, which is, well, it's Mike's place now, Mike that lives here. Mrs. Collins used to live there, and we do her 7 acres. It's cut down. I don't think we'll square any of that. Most of that will be round bale. So by the time I get done round baling everything this year, probably going to have 450 round bales that I would have made. That is more than twice that I've ever made in 1 year with that round baler, or round baled period. So we keep going like that, we're going to have a better round baler, but that one's doing it now. So that's where we're at. And I think that was Mike that just drove by. I'm going to get busy, and it's a beautiful day out here, by the way. Dad just got started baling over here. He's not real happy with that case tractor. He said it bounced on him on the way over here. We've got to figure that out. I'm gonna check these bales here, see if I need to tighten up the baler or anything. Pretty good sized windrows, and they seem to be coming out pretty quick. Here lately, we've been averaging 300 or so bales an hour. Let's just check these. Yeah, that seem about right. Seem about right. All right. Yeah. A few of them are kind of long. I don't know why. Those that have been, must have been the windrow. That one's long compared to those over there. Those are long. Oh well. I think we're okay on the pressure. I know those bottom 2 windrows over there had some green spots in them. Maybe the sun's hit them. That was about an hour ago I raked. Made 10 round bales over there, as you can see them. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. If I can get 5 on that trailer, I won't put any on wagons. Happy Tuesday morning. It's 11:30 in the morning. I just had to tell you about a customer's place I just left. And what I did, I loaded 50 bales for her to finish out her order. It's like 45, 50 bales she wanted. So I had 50 bales of what we baled yesterday at Collins, Mike Collins. I stuck it on a wagon last night and planned the delivery this morning. And that's what I just did. And my plan was to unload it. No, she says she has help coming this afternoon to get it unloaded. That's okay, all right. So the plan was just to drop the wagon off. And getting in their yard, you kind of like got to make a sharp right turn and then back up. It's a lot easier with a trailer than it is a wagon. And I struggled getting that wagon, just like I always do at that place. I've taken wagons there before. I struggled getting that wagon backed up parallel with her barn. And there's just trees there, everything else. And it's because I needed to make a complete U-turn and then back straight up. No, I went in and did half a U and tried to back up at an angle, and it just didn't want to work right. That's one of the wagons with the short tongue, and it just cuts around too quick and all that. And yeah. So, but she gave me directions and said, you need to go turn your wheels to the right, pull up next to that tree, blah, blah, blah. And she was right. I did what she told me to do, and she was right. So, love my customers. Each one is just kind of peculiar and different, and that's really neat. Really love that. So, she got me there. So far, this morning, what we have done is, or I've done, well, Dad's out here too. Dad is finished raking here at Mike Collins. Then that tractor and tedder has got to get back towards the farm. Trent Moore's needs to be tethered. That was cut early yesterday morning. So that needs to be done once he's done raking here. I'll either do that or get in the tractor and go round baling over there what he just raked at off of Hoop Road. That has to be round baled. Or I'll load up the tractor and tedder and head it back. Also, this morning I have picked up, let's see, 6 and 5, 11 round bales at up on Federal, and I also delivered them 125 bales of hay on a wagon and used that wagon to put the round bales on. So I've been busy this morning. Been a busy morning, and gonna go see if Dad's done raking. Then I'll get that farmer and tedder back to the farm, grab a bite to eat, and at some point today I need to go into Rural King also. So and I told the wife, if you want to go, just come find me and pick me up. All right, we're back at the field here at Mike Collins, and Dad is getting close to being done raking. He's raking this little piece up front here, so which is always fun to do for some reason. It seems like you just go in nothing but circles getting all that done. So that's what we're doing, and we'll catch you in a bit. How we doing? Well, I'm mowing hay. I am on Hollingsworth Road. Hey, keep her straight there, buddy. We don't want no little stress. On Hollingsworth Road, cutting hay, and the case tractor. Still not ours yet, but soon to be, hopefully one day this week. Papers will be signed. In fact, I need to message him now and see when he wants to get together. We talked it over this morning a little bit more. The three of us being myself and Mom and Dad, and because that's kind of how we roll, that's kind of how we do things. It's kind of a partnership between all three of us, and we don't like to make a decision without, you know, all of us talking. So that's kind of how it goes. And this is probably the biggest decision we've ever made, besides when we all sat down on how to build our barn. So this is pretty big. Number wise anyway. So this is big for us moving forward. So, and the New Holland is still for sale. Somebody come by it, please. I do have some people interested. Sorry, rough spot in the field right here. I'm cruising right along cutting this. There isn't much here. I'm going to show you what is here. This is a really bad rough spot. I think at one time they tried to put in a pond or something. I'm not sure. Let me be careful. I'm getting turned around here. Maybe I'll just head to the other side. That'll be easier with the camera. It doesn't matter. This field gets narrow back here anyway. It's about 7 acres, I believe. Maybe the whole place is 7 acres. Maybe the field is like 4. I think I've measured it at 7. Oh well, rambling on. There's some foxtail back here at the back. Let's change gears here. I found out on this case tractor, you want to change gears, you better put your foot all the way down to the floor. So that's the way it is. We're going to get this done and probably go to the township field there in New Jasper and get that cut down, and we'll have hay to bale this weekend. That's the way it's looking. And weather's still good. I mean, I looked at it this morning thinking, God, I hope the forecast has changed and we got a chance of rain in the next few days. No real good chances of rain in the next 10 days. It's good for getting this hay made that grew when we had all this moisture, but you might remember on first cutting, I think I've said this before, I cut it high so it would grow back, and some fields some are doing really well. So that was a good thing. I've got it set back down low now, getting all I can, and we won't see this field again until in the spring. Well, I'll see it when I put the manure on. I'm going to do that for him because it needs it. I get 60% of this hay. He didn't take much on the first cutting, like 60 bales. I still owe him 186, and then he gets 40% of this. He's going to have some hay to put away, and I doubt that he wants all of that. So yeah, we'll talk to him, see what he wants. He's got 3 horses out there as far as I know. Those are some hay munchers. You're talking at least 250 bales of hay make it through for those horses, so 240 anyway to make it through till we get to first cutting next May or late May or early June next year of 26. It's a long ways off. Alright, I'm gonna keep cutting here. I got some things I need to do on the phone, and I got a Bluetooth thing plugged in. My son said he got it working. I've had 2 calls. People can hear me, I can't hear them. I don't know what's going on with that. He's on vacation, I hate to bug him. Hell, he might still be in bed. He's also your editor, so I can't remember exactly what he told me on how that works. Oh well, I gotta get back to work here anyway. See you in a little bit. How we doing? I'm doing alright. Cheers. Energy drink right now because I'm gonna be getting in the Case IH and hooking it to the mower and going and cutting something tonight because it's dry. And I'm about tired of the dust, actually. Hi, Des. Yeah, really playing with my nose. I think I just seen a mouse. Desi, I just seen a mouse in the barn over there. Go find that mouse. Where's the mouse? Over there, go get a mouse. I just seen it, back here. Let's go get a mouse, come on. I just seen a mouse in here. Mouse, back here. Look for that mouse. It's back here. Remember those videos when I was with Scout? I miss those. A mouse in here. Huh, look for it. She might find it. As far as I know, 120 of that and 160 of this and whatever's left of that is spoken for. That's a good thing. Most of that right there is spoken for. Grass hay on the other side. I got a semi-trailer out front I got to load with 500, almost 600 bales. Uh-oh, I think something just stung Desi. Alright, anywho, I got a lot to do. And I want to get some more hay cut down. Dad is out raking what we got cut down right now. Not even going to tether it because there just wasn't much there, and it's all second cutting grass stuff. That would be at New Jasper Township and at Baker's back here on Hollingsworth Road. Just not much there. I don't think it's worth running a tether over rough dry ground, beating it up. It'll be a little easier on the rake. Rake was already hooked to the New Holland. We still own that. It hasn't sold, and he took off in it. He's been gone for quite a while now, so started to get a little worried, but he knows what he's doing. He has a phone. He'll be all right. As far as the case tractor, we signed papers this morning. It's ours. a year from now I might be crying the blues when I make that first payment, but the down payment is made, and was able to do that without selling the New Holland, so that means I've been busy. So big old down payment was made. No, we really like that on the baler. Dad and I were talking about it. It's just done so well on the baler. That baler just likes it. I mean, that baler just hums right along. We broke our first shear bolt in, gosh, probably over a month the other day for no reason. Sometimes those things, I think they just wear out and they break. And we just like that tractor for baling. Those rear weights in the center, you probably seen me talk about that. There's 3 of them on each back wheel. They're 90 pounds a piece as far as we know. Those are coming off. We don't need them. We're not using the loader, which is, the loader is over here on the other side of the round baler. On the other side of what we used to call the chicken house. That's a whole nother story, but anyway, we call it the chicken house because when my grandparents was here, that whole lot between the tool shed and the little white building over there was a chicken house. There was chickens back here. She had a bunch of chickens. That semi-trailer, I'm not even going to say who it is, doesn't matter. That is a big 53 footer. I should be able to get 550, almost 600 bales in there, but that will set at a farm store. That's where he takes them, and it'll be in there, might be there all winter or until they sell enough to empty it out. But I think he asked me earlier this spring if I could do 2,500 bales. Whew, I don't know, we'll try. A lot of hay, we'll see. That's about 5 loads of those, or 4 anyway, so we'll see. That's the first one. He was supposed to drop it off a week and a half ago and never did. And he called me today and said, hey, I forgot, I was supposed to drop a trailer off to you. There it is. Excuse me. Hopefully this energy drink kicks in, because I have been just like super tired. This dust is just messing with my sinuses, and it's just been a mess. You can see the baler's a dusty mess. But as soon as we wash it, something will break. So it's just a funny story around here. If you wash it, it breaks. Anyway, truck's dirty. Just everything's a mess. I took a load of grass hay down to Dancing Horse. That's done. We have round bales that I went and picked up. They're all loaded. I have 1 trailer load sitting over on Federal Road, and another wagon load still sitting on Hoop Road over near 35. There where I round baled that still has to come back here. No rush on that. I've got 2 wagon loads sitting out at Kirkendall's that he needs to unload, so no rush on that. No rush on filling that trailer, but kind of is a rush on getting some hay done. But here I am talking to y'all. I better get busy.